Hey guys, Dr. Josh Jagoda here, and today we're going to talk about the benefits of good posture and how poor posture really affects you and how it really hurts your body, not only in the immediate, but the long run as well. So, posture is just how you carry yourself, okay? We know that having, quote, good posture is supposed to be good for you, and we're going to show you why. So, first things first, when we have posture and when we have a way we're supposed to hold ourselves, it's a natural subconscious thing. It's how our bodies are supposed to perform. But when we start getting on the phone too much, on the computer, texting, doing things that draw our natural posture out of position, that's when we start getting into these bad habits. That's when we have repetitive strain uses and problems and things like that. And we're going to show you that today. So what happens is that we have this good posture, our chest is nice and up, we're up in the side, and I'm going to show you from the side, and then what we do is over time we start doing this. And posture just doesn't go bad over one day, it goes bad over time. And so what you're doing is you're adaptively stressing those muscles, right? So just like somebody would go into the gym and do a bunch of curls, we're changing how our bicep would function, right? We're improving the strength of it. But when we do something like this, we're improving the strength of our chest, but we're closing it down and creating it to be too tight. And at the same time, we're creating too much of a stretch in the upper back. And so this is just one example. There's a whole host of other examples we can use, but this is a common one, so we'll use it. And so as our posture goes forward and forward and forward, what's going to happen is that more deformation on those tissues are going to occur. So just like pulling on a rubber band multiple times, we're going to eventually overstretch that. And so when we start overstretching one side of the muscles and then we start tightening up these other sides of the muscles, what we're going to have is an imbalance. And so when we have imbalance, we're going to have decreases in blood flow. We're going to have decreases in function. We're going to have physiologic changes, neurologic changes that are just not normal to what our body needs to adapt to. So let's just say we go to a gym or we're at a party and somebody throws us a ball or somebody throws us something and we do a different movement pattern that we're not used to. We might strain or hurt our upper back because it's not in the proper position, because it's so used to this bad posture, this bad position, that when we go into something that's supposed to be, quote, natural for us, it ends up hurting ourselves. So when we start decreasing our posture, when we start doing things like this, we're also going to be inhibiting our core. Our core is the foundation for movement. It is unbelievably critical for our movement patterns, and if you don't have a good core, you can't have a good shoulder. If you don't have a good core, you can't have a good knee, you can't have a good hip. There's going to be other issues, so you have to have a good core. Now, let's talk about on a global scale. Like we all know that, like I just said, that example here is if we don't have a good core, we're not going to have good other parts of the body. But let's just go a little bit deeper. As we start to close down our core, what are we doing to our breath? We're having our chest point down to the ground. How can you take a good breath? How can you allow the diaphragm and the lungs to get the proper circulation? We do know for sure that our body requires oxygen. And if you're not taking the oxygen out of the air because you're not allowing your body and your breath to expand, how can you get proper blood flow and oxygen to the rest of the body, right? So think about that, right? If we're not getting proper oxygen to each cell in our body, we're already giving it a compromise. So just by having poor posture, you're inhibiting your core, you're decreasing your breath, you're affecting your heart rate, your blood perfusion, your blood flow, how each oxygen or how each little molecule of oxygen gets down to every single cell, even down to my finger, okay? So if we don't have good posture, we're going to allow a slower recovery of nutrients. So let's just say we injure our thumb, right? Let's just say we injure our thumb. If you don't have good posture, you're going to decrease your blood flow, decrease your nutrient flow through the whole body, which is going to allow, on a small level, but still a level, how this thumb heals. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really very, very true. So I like to tell people is like, try to take a breath, right? Take a deep breath in and blow up a balloon. Get a good posture, take a breath in, and then blow up a balloon. And then go like this, take a deep breath in, have slouch, and then slouch, and then take that deep breath in, and then blow up the balloon, and see which one is better, which one feels better, which one do you feel more control under. And that is just a small level of how posture really can affect you on a day-to-day life. It's really just you're really hurting your blood flow, you're really hurting how much nutrients you get to the body, and you're really creating a lot of deformation over time to those tissues. So when you ask them to do the things that you want to do, guess what, guys, like it's going to be very difficult, and you're going to possibly sustain injury from having poor posture. So guys, make sure you have good posture, practice it, bring that subconscious or that conscious awareness to this subconscious category, and you will really see your health and your wellness improve over time. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Josh Jagoda. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys for next episode. Bye.